So I think are you using SAP Screens or what?
Yes, yes, I'm working in SAP only.
Okay, good. So I think you know the systems, application, products, and data processing,
Yes.
and MMS, materials management. Here, so basically, if
So
you look,
before it starts, I just need some. I have just one query. So
sure, Ashley.
this course duration is how many days or months? If you have
Say
any.
the course duration may take 45 days to 60 days. It say keep it a time of 2 months. Actually, I need 2 months
Okay, you need 2 months.
because
Okay.
yes, I need a complete in detail. You have to go right. If you want to showcase your skills on a CPM consultant, you should be thorough in that subject, and I need 2 months for that. And if you plan to go for certification, yes, we need this much of time so that you should be confident enough to face the examination.
Okay. Okay. Please carry on, sir.
So, is there any time constraint for you?
No, no, no. It's not time concern. I'm just asking. Just. I'm
No,
just
it's
asking.
good.
Now.
And because anyway we are doing online, that should not be a problem, right, for you?
Yes, absolutely.
No, correct. See,
Yes, sir.
all the models, I think what is an ERP? It is an SAP is nothing but an ERP, right? It's a global leader in ERP business, and each department is divided into like an individual model. If SAP MM normally deals with what deals with procurement. Hope you're familiar with this. And of course, inventory management. This is the main task of an SAP consultant. Even an SAP consultant, whenever he's going to implement a SAP project at the client side, the thing is going to deal with is all the procurement activities, A to Z of the procurement activities, and also you look into the inventory perspective also. So it jot down all the requirements in a document, I mean in a Word document, and based on the document, you format that, and then you will implement customize into the SAP on the SAP. Then this end users get trained. Then we give this user and login IDs. Then they'll start working on the production server. That's what the task of a brief task of an SAP consultant. So the data what we are going to deal is here initially. First we have to understand what is a methodology, SAP implementation methodology. SAP implementation generally methodology what they use is ASAP. ASAP nothing but accelerated SAP. Okay, accelerated SAP means it's a quicker version of an implementation of an SAP project. Right? Are you there?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Right? And one more thing is that and normally the duration of the project ranges from 6 months to 12 months, may depend upon the complexities of the project. I think there is no sector, I don't think there is any other sector where SAP is implemented. We cover almost all business scenarios and we have all the business templates in within SAP Solution Manager ready to be used so that there's a quick implementation at the client side, right? And the syllabus, what we're going to deal with, starts with organization structure. It is also called as enterprise structure. Okay. Then comes master data. I think you're familiar with this. In this, we know this material, vendor master, and purchase info record. To go in detail, it's not that what you're going to learn like Maki to Maki. Whenever there is a changes or enhancements, any customizations, right? No, instead of the client wants to go other than the standard part, I want to customize, I want a new requirements. We need to able to understand and we need to replicate in the SAP system. That's our job. So you should be prepared for that. It's not the standard part. You should understand how to play with the SAP, how to mold it according to the client requirement. So we need to understand in depth. That's what we're going to do here in our course material. Okay. The thing is source list. And quota arrangement. Service master. And after completing the master data, so if you want to carry out the procurement activities at the in the backend, we need to have this. What is this? The master data. Where on this part, on this master data, we are creating the procurement documents. Procurement documents means our purchasing docs, you can say that. Purchasing document, something which you require in the plan, and generate a document to get the required quantity from the respective vendor. In the purchasing documents, we have the first thing is PR, means purchase requisition. Contracts. Have you came across this terms?
Yeah, I know contracts.
Right? These 5 things are called as purchasing docs. Right? After creation of a purchasing doc, in sequence we get this release procedure. Every document has to go to a release procedure. It's not mandatory. Most of the document has to go for a release procedure. Means approval. Document need to approval from the IR authority so that it can be issued to the external vendor. That strategy, we understand release procedure strategy. Then comes pricing conditions. Okay. Pricing conditions is something. Suppose a PO value is there, quantity into price. It's nothing but price. It's a PO value. It's a base price. It is called as. On top of that, we have discounts, rebates, freight charges. So what are all the other elements on top of the base price? Whatever they come into picture with respect to the vendor, it covers in pricing conditions. It is also called as condition technique. Then comes message determination. Simply you put printer setup. And then comes inventory management. Here on top of these purchasing documents, in purchasing documents, we need to understand that there is a standard part of creating and there is a customizing part. Customizing of all the purchasing documents. So if you customize, you have the control on the number ranges also. What sort of number ranges we require for the docs. So we need to understand this is one detailing in part, okay? So that we have to create the customization. Generally, in real time, if you go and work on SAP projects, it's a customization part with concept now. We do all the Z reports and Y reports, right? And then comes inventory management. In inventory management, the first thing we cover is GR, goods receipt. So receiving of the goods into the plant as respect to storage location. The task is nothing but goods receipt. It done based upon the movement of what we apply. Then there is a goods issue. Goods are issued to the production, manufacturing, right? They need raw material, right? And of course, there is a reservation, physical inventory, physical inventory. What else? Transfer posting. Say there are things like you have a company and you have two plants, right? Within the either you have two plants and you want to transfer goods from one plant to another plant. The task that we carried on is transfer posting. The respective T codes are there, where the activities done based on that respective T code. Transfer posting is called. It's also called as PP. Then comes invoice verification. Okay. Invoice verification, there are subsidiaries like invoice, the normal invoice, credit memo, subsequent debit, subsequent credit, invoice reduction. So we need to cover all this, so that whenever if you get that when you're working, when you go and work on the floor, you should be at least familiar. Yes, I have taught well. I'm familiar with this. I can carry it with this task. That's what our intention is. Okay. And the main other thing is in this there is a pipeline. Generally, this procedure is covered under oil and natural gas. Natural gas companies. And there is another process called as consignment. Other thing is subcontracting. Subcontracting process. There's another thing called stock transfer order. Write in short form. The other is called a third party. There's a returnable transport package. Nothing but suppose in a production company, if you see there are gas cylinders, pallets are where the vendor is going to send to the company, right? At the end of the day, this gas cylinders, pallets, wooden pallets, or iron pallets need to be returned back. It's a property of the vendor, right? Hello, Pradeep. Hello.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, right. Till now, have you got it? Any questions till now?
Still now, I don't have any question.
I'm able to cover this syllabus part right with you, because this is what you're going to do and you're going to deal with in detail.
Okay.
We're going to get in detail what exactly as a real-time SAP MM Consult does. That part we are going to cover in detail. Okay.
So basically, as a consultant, if I learn SAP MM, then I will be able to starting the what do you say means from.
See what's your experience? How many years of experience here?
Basically, in MD, I have 6 years of experience.
Definitely. What you have to do is in the Jetpack itself, right?
Yes.
So all you have to showcase is 4 years in SAP MM Consultant, saying that you have got an experience. So, and whatever I'm teaching and whatever the interview questions I'm going to give at the end of the course, that's fair enough to crack any interview for you.
Okay, that's great.
Right?
That's good.
That is what important. But I'm going to make you ready so that you can face any MNC interview easily.
Okay.
And from, of course, our MM part you're learning. Other than MM part, what you're going to teach here is how it is integrated with FICO. Suppose you're working on MM part, but in the backend, how it is affecting, how it is getting created, accounting document created, how postings are done in the background. That is what important. So even the integration knowledge also we cover in detail. Apart from MM, apart from FICO, we cover this sales and distribution also, WM also, and also PPR. So integration knowledge of FICO, sales and distribution, warehouse management, and of course production plan. This is a required. Okay. The topics what we cover is automatic account determination. Here, STO and third party process with the sales organization. Okay. There we are going to create a sales order. If it is a warehouse based, suppose any plant can be managed till the storage location and till the storage bin level. If it is managed till the storage location, it is called inventory based. If it is managed further after storage location, still storage location level, storage bin location level, it is called warehouse based activities. Okay. And other than this, here material requirement planning and consumption based planning. Material requirement planning means on the existing sales order reservations or any project orders, based upon that, if there are any requirements are there in your plant, we run an MRP run. Based upon that, in the background, a PR, purchase requisition, is created, an indent is created in the background. That indent or PR is converted to PO. We need to see how this setting is done in the material master, like MRP views, and how to, you have to run the configuration so that how it is reflected in the background, and in the front end how you're going to see that with the respective T codes. And on top of this, consumption based planning is there, right? Consumption based planning is nothing but we are considering the historical consumption of the plant, like say 6 to 12 months, like FMCG products and the Reliance store is there. For the last month, for the last 12 months, we are going to say how much is the consumption of the curd and milk products of a respective company. Let's say Heritage Jersey is there, Jersey milk and curd, right? Have you seen that? So if you want to know that requirement for the future perspective, future planning, I will consider the 12 months of the past values. Okay. Past values of 12 months and plan for the next 12 months values. That is nothing but consumption based planning. There is a name suggests consumption based. Okay. On top of this, we're going to cover tax procedure. We are stressing on GST, goods, service and tax, as all the other variables of tax have been removed in the tax system. On top of this, import process, import procurement. We also cover this part also, so that you are ready from all the corners. So this is our syllabus looks like, right? Every day we have 1 hour session, and we're gonna give you're gonna give the material also, a soft copy. We're going to server connection also, which is covered in the PhD itself, and we're going to give the daily 1 hour session classes. You need to practice in the day, and you have to come back on the next day, so that the first few minutes will be your clarification of your doubts. After that, you can proceed for further classes. Right? Okay.
Okay.
Are there any questions from your side?
No such questions.
See, the worry what I see from many of the students is that if I learn, I will do I get the job? Yes. And with certification, there is a possibility. On top of this, our core global team is, we have an HR team, and with the authorized certification partners. So many of our vendors like Infosys, HCL, TCS, Accenture, Cognizant, you choose any company. As we are listed in the SAP website, where their requirements are routed to our HR. So as and when requirements comes, we even refer our people to the bigger companies, small and bigger companies, based on the requirement, based on the experience.
That's a good.
So there is a job assistance as well as that.
That is
That's
what
the important point.
not for me.
See, many institutes are there, admitted, they don't do this. See, all the big companies are always tied up with the branded party, like Core Global. We are authorized, we are licensed to run. Okay. So at the end of the course, what am I going to do is, I'm going to do the interview questions. And also help in so that the resume preparation, so that is reflected in the perspective SAP MM point of view. Okay. MM perspective, you should see. And if you're going for a certification part, soft copies of the material. Okay. The certification materials provided. Those are registered actually. Those are standard TSM 50, 52 is there. And other than this, we're gonna give SAP dumps. Dumps means most probable questions which are covered. Most probable questions which are covered in examination. More or less, the questions look like the same. What we're going to give the dumps. Okay. So this is our part. So in this part of tutorial, what we cover is, other than our syllabus, we cover this acts as well, so that the candidate is ready to be hired. This way. Clear?
Yes.
I will. Any questions from you, sir? Anything you can
No,
shoot.
I don't have any questions. Right now, I don't have any questions because it's a new
Okay.
subject for
Yeah. Okay.
any of the terminology. I don't know actually.
So all I am expecting is from the candidates. I know you're working, a bit of regularity and a practice, day-to-day practice.
No,
So
that I
thing
will.
is, if you are up to date, up to the mark of the syllabus coverage, so it is easy to go forward. Even if you miss for practice for a couple of days, it pilots for the third day. All I have to be regular. It's easy, man. Whatever the syllabus I'm going on, whatever the structure I'm planning, right? It's easy to digest, and we can move on easily, right? So I think the good thing is that you are already into SAP, and that you understand the master data. All you have to showcase and improve your knowledge.
So just now I joined.
No worries. I think the thing is, it goes in hand with MM actually. This logistic part. What are the course you take, right? It's good with purchasing and inventory management people who are into supply chain. Come under supply chain.
Yes, because nowadays they are because I have seen I have checked in Naukri or LinkedIn. Any of the people are asking supply chain management, material management,
Yes.
including vendor management and customer management. They
Yes,
are
you're right.
looking
Yes.
this also MM,
Maybe.
inventory,
Okay.
procurement, supply chain, every
Yeah.
people clubbed.
Okay. Good that you are planned for that, and also hand in hand you can go for SAP MM so that you will be ready when I think in a couple of months the job market will be ready, man. I'm telling you that I'm seeing a positive side.
Hmm.
Okay. Any question? You asking something?
Sir, can I get your number, or I will get it from the center?
I think Core Global, the mail will, the HR girl will call you back. Probably you
Okay.
can take number tomorrow.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I will.
And she gonna take the feedback and she gonna discuss on the how to plan and how to set it, course structure
Sure.
वगैरह जो भी है.
जो
She'll
भी है,
discuss
ठीक
with
है.
you.
ठीक है.
ठीक है?
Okay.
Nice, Pradeep. It's nice talking to you, and I think we're positive on this. We can start the course as soon as possible. Okay?
Yes, thank you so much for the positive
No
feedback.
problem. It's good, man. Good that it is a positive thing. I'm telling you. Believe me, it's a good thing that SAP is good now.
Yes,
SAP is good now.
right, sir. You're absolutely right.
Okay?
Okay, thank you,
Right,
sir.
Pradeep? Yeah, no
Yes,
problem.
sir.
I'll see you soon. Okay?
Yes, please.
Right.
I will
Okay.
give my feedback.